Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about Dr. Bronners, what it did to me. I do love you. Tea tree oil is one of the best. I use it for laundry, detergent, and I use it like a few capfuls. It goes a long way. I use it in the shower. I use it for my dishes. This stuff is good. But one bad thing happened with this. I put it down and this was open and it squeezed directly into my eye. The tea tree oil, not pleasant. No, not pleasant. I thought I damaged the cornea of my eye. I could not see at all. I could not even open my eyelid. I was dying. And then it was in the shower and my hair was filled with suds of shampoo, and not this, but another shampoo. And the eyelid, whenever I closed it, it killed me. It was just, oh my God, it was so painful. It was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had. I was hyperventilating. I couldn't even breathe right. It was just so much pain. I had to call the paramedics. I kid you not. I had to call the paramedics, and my husband's away for about 3 weeks now. And when I told him in an email, he actually wrote, "I'm so glad I wasn't there for you when you had to panic, when you had your panic." Isn't that nice? That's what he said. He said he was happy he wasn't here when it happened because he knows I lost it. Actually, I was really pretty calm about it. I really, really was. You can ask my kids. Well, you probably can't ask my kids, but take my word for it. I was so calm, but I was really in pain. I was crying from the pain. And the whole next day, I was draining through my nose, and I had this horrible, horrific sinus headache that I haven't had in 7 years because I haven't had any dairy. And here it was, just like trapped right here. This mucus was trapped. And I couldn't even function. The next day, the sunlight was just like in my eyes. I went to 2 different eye specialists, and one of them said it may be damaged forever, and the other one said, it's not damaged forever, I don't think, but come in if you still see blurry or if it hurts. So I'm going to have to go back because I still do see blurry out of that eye. A little bit. It's not 100% yet. So here's to hoping. I don't know why I'm crossing my fingers. I'm Jewish. We don't cross our fingers. I don't know. It's just an expression, right? Cross your fingers. I guess what? It's the cross for Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't cross my fingers. I don't do that. I just did that for the video. Okay, so how do you tame the crazies? I made a video yesterday that I'm a little crazy, but not a lot crazy, just a little crazy. How do you tame it? I mean, there's several ways that you could tame it. You could tame it with exercise. That's what I do. I think running, hiking, swimming, biking, all of those above. The stepper machine that I do, yoga now, it really tames it for a little bit, and I could still go crazy later. I don't know who anybody's kidding, doesn't tame it forever, but it does help because I'd be crazier if I didn't do those things. So thumbs up to all those activities. I think that it's not a necessity, a luxury, it's a necessity for sure to exercise, to move your body, to get oxygen pumping, to get your blood flowing to your brain, and to really feel a euphoria. After you exercise, you do feel euphoria, and I know I do, and I am completely addicted to it. So I also want to talk about addiction, okay? There's several ways you can be addicted to something. If it takes up space in your brain and you can constantly think about it, then yes, you are addicted to it. I am addicted to exercise. I admit it. Okay, maybe there's a group I can go to, I don't know. People say that cooked food is addictive. I used to believe that more. I also want to talk about how you can change your mind and not be consistent with your videos to your real life. But if you're still consistent on the same page with that stuff, then you are definitely not consistent in real life. All right, this was from another video that I made yesterday about being consistent. I'm segueing off right now, but I just want to let you know in parentheses that you can change your mind later on. So if you're doing something in a video and you're saying something in a video and then later on you don't believe that anymore, that's different than what I said yesterday, in that if you are still on the same page and you're not consistent in real life as you are in your videos, then yeah, that's not consistent. Okay, now out of the parentheses, back to the crazies and how to tame it. Well, I think that, and the addiction thing, yeah, see, I'm getting back on track here. If you're addicted to cooked food, it means you're thinking about cooked food all the time. Let me tell you something. I had the best mangoes of my life 2 days ago. They were like $100. But anyway, I literally had this craving for them, an addiction, and I really want to go back to this lady that sells them. She has them from her tree. She said the season's almost over. I didn't get that many because she was charging me a fortune, but I seriously had this need to have these mangoes over any other food group, over any other food, over any other fruit. What is up with that? So that is an addiction too. So you could be addicted to anything that you just can't stop thinking about. Okay? Does that make sense to anybody? I mean, people that are going around saying cooked food is addiction. My husband says that too. Maybe for him, maybe for someone like Ted Carr, it's an addiction. Okay, that's respectable. Maybe it's a segue into other foods. I personally am not addicted to potatoes. I could eat a potato and not have to have it for a while. I don't have to have it every day. It does not segue me into anything else. In fact, I want a fruit after I have the baked potato because I just feel more refreshed afterwards. I used to not have any fruit after any cooked meal. That's out the window. I don't follow that shitty rule anymore. I don't give a shit. You know what? If anything, it pushes out a lot of the stuff, the cooked food that you're eating. So to me, it's a plus to have fruit after a meal. I don't subscribe to the whole it doesn't digest well. Don't have it right directly with a fat or right directly after a fat. But if you're having it with starches, it's totally okay. It does not affect me in any way. I used to think it did. Now, having said that, I went through several different things in this video. I hope you kept up. I hope you're keeping up with this because I know I can go a little bit quickly for some. And I'm sorry if you can't keep up with it. Maybe rewind, pause, go to different subjects. I could go off on a tangent sometimes. I understand how that could be a little bit crazy for some of you. It's not really crazy for me. Anyway, gotta go. Bye.